This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
If Dolphins win on Sunday, will the national media finally take the Dolphins as a serious contender in the AFC East and the Tua move from Fitz as a good move? Lazy light, guess what, dude? Who cares? If the Dolphins win and Tua's balling, who gives a rat's ass what the national media is saying? Just enjoy the ride. If Tua's playing well, let's enjoy the fact that we now have a quarterback again with the Dolphins. You know what I mean? Who cares about the national media? They didn't want to believe in the Heat for a long, long time until they finally did, right? Who cares? You know what I mean? And remember, the Dolphins are fighting a label that they created for the last 20 years. The incompetence, the mistakes, all of that have compounded for 20 years. And so it's not even the Dolphins' fault that the people that are there now, they're not at fault for the things that happened to Cam Cameron or Sperano or Wanstead or Philbin or Gase. They're not responsible for any of that. But they have to carry that burden and that label and that stigma. And so it takes a little while to kind of shed that stigma. And remember, the beginning of last year, 0-7, they were killing the Dolphins. By the end of the year, when they went 5-4 in their last 9 games, people were like, well, wait a minute, I was wrong. They weren't tanking. So it took them a little while to figure that out. It'll take them a while to figure out what's going on here. It's all right. I've been telling people for the last year the Dolphins will prove to have one of the best front offices in the NFL. And what am I? I'm usually laughed at. Why? Because of what's happened the last 20 years. Conceptually, it just doesn't it doesn't actually compute in your mind that the Dolphins are going to be a great franchise, that they're going to have a great front office, that they're headed now into an era where you're going to see more winning and more trips to the playoffs. Why? Because they've got people that know what the hell they're doing. But most people will laugh at me when I say that because most people don't have the guts to go out on a limb and say, hey, dude, the Dolphins are headed in the right direction. They're going to kick ass. They're going to wait till they're kicking ass to then say, wow, the Dolphins are for real. And then those of us here will say, well, dude, we've been talking about this for a while. Thanks. Way to join us now. You know, that's all. So I wouldn't worry about what other people are thinking and what the national media is saying. I enjoy watching them be wrong. I enjoy all the people that were saying tanking, and then they fell on their faces. I loved it. Okay? It's fantastic. I love the people that are now saying, hey, you know, Spo's a great coach. Yeah, well, we kind of knew that years ago. Well, way to join us now. You know? Because just 3 years ago, you tell people, no, Spo's easily top 3, top 5 coach in the NBA. Get the hell out of here. Now you say it, they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. It's the way it is. It takes them a while to kind of figure that out. But all of us 3, 4, 5 years ago, we knew Spo was one of the 5 best coaches in the NBA. We knew it. Not everybody had it that way. Now they do. That's just the way it goes. Hypothetically, if the rumors are true and the Dolphins are thinking of trading Xavier, do you think they get more draft capital than they did for a better corner like Stephon Gilmore from the Patriots? Anthony, what I do think is that they're going to get a lot of capital for him. They'll get 2 to 3 picks for him. That's what I believe. So, yes, and a first-rounder will be included. Bet your life on that. So it might be a first and 2 seconds. It might be 2 1s and a 4 or something. It'll be a hell of a deal. Okay? I'm telling you. Guaranteed if they're going to trade him, they're going to trade him and they're going to get several picks. They'll at least get 2 high picks. Maybe the third will be, 4th, 5th, 6th round or something like that. But they'll get some picks, man. Big time.
Ball hawks are rare, man.
Yeah.
And he is absolutely a ball hawk.
Yep.
Ed Reed-like. If the ball's in the air, man, that guy's making a play on the ball.
Ragin says the national sports media is still convinced we were tanking last year. You know, you still have, Ragin, you're right about certain media members. They're still in that idiocy of, oh, hey, yeah, they're tanking. It's like, are you watching what's going on? But that's just the way it is.